Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not to your own understanding. Spare the rod, spare the child. If I got to come out there to that schoolhouse, I'm whooping you in front of your class.
Hey, I'm September, and this is my edition of My Mama Said. My mama said, "You ain't the first, and you definitely won't be the last." I know she got it from my grandmother. She always tells me this story about when her older sister got pregnant at an early age. And to her, it could have been something that was embarrassing for the family. But my grandmother was a strong Black woman who took her daughters to the side and let them know that they're not alone. And through that phrase, "you ain't the first and definitely won't be the last," she encouraged them to make sure that it's a mistake that has been made before, and you're going to rise from the ashes of it all. We make mistakes, and we will be the product of that testimony. It has affected me as an adult because I've dealt with people saying things, a lot of criticism, and on my journey into my artistry, I've been tested. And I've read negative things about me, and I've heard perspectives that weren't so pleasing to the ear concerning me. And my mom always reminds me that I ain't the first person that it's happened to, and I won't be the last. Right now it's on a low level, so I just have to grow through all of this pain and grow through all of the mistakes. And eventually, I will be the product of the testimony that I'm telling, and I won't be the last one. My mama said, "It's okay to cry, but make sure you always wipe your tears and thank God for the good and the bad." I think about that very hard moment that I've had with God several times where I feel like He's punishing me, and I have to remember that He's only preparing me. Throughout my tears, I take a big swallow and I look up to the sky and I say, "Though you slay me, yet will I trust you." But my mom, she's always telling me, even throughout the tears, you got to remember that He's on your side, and all things work for the good of those who believe in God and who are called to His purpose. And my mom ain't even really religious like that, but a lot of stuff she says is so in alignment with the Word of God that it always reminds me that her and God, they both got my back. My mama said, "Don't quit." She's a really, really big fan of this poem called "Don't Quit." And one of the poem's pieces that resonates with me is when they say to rest if you must, but do not quit. So that's something that just has resonated with me throughout life. And I always remember, if I call mama and I'm telling her what I'm going through, she's going to tell me those two words: don't quit. I've called her from jail. I've called her from hell. And I let her know what's up. I let her know how hard school was, how hard love is, how high my rent is. And she always tells me, "Don't quit." And now that I'm older and I get it, I get what she's been trying to tell me, I get what life is about, I always remember that poem. Roshan, I have a rose for you because you were my favorite auntie. When my mother decided to move to Atlanta to seek better opportunities, career-wise, you took us in as we were your daughter and granddaughter in a way. And you taught me a lot. You taught me how to be sophisticated. You taught me how to dress to the nines. And when I would ask you in the car where we were going, you would always say crazy. And now I get that. A hardworking woman. A woman who I never saw cry. And I know that there were probably many times that you were crying in your Abraham Lincoln bed. However, I didn't hear a peep from you. So I have this rose for you because I didn't get to give it to you while you were here on this earth. But I know that you'd still appreciate it if I had the opportunity to do so. I thank you for being that example for me, because I'm so much like you. The way I've decorated my house is so you. The way I dress is so you. And I didn't know that we had so much in common until now. So, Rashawn, this rose is for you.
Fix your face before I
Fix it for you.
Do I look like
One of your little friends, Boo Boo the Fool, either one.
birds of a feather?
Flock together.
You either gonna stay
In or out this house, because y'all ain't finna waste my air conditioning.
when we get in this store.
Don't touch nothing, because you can't pay for it. And I ain't buying nothing. Don't touch nothing. I know I couldn't roam around. She said I can't go nowhere. Get in this store, don't touch nothing, don't say nothing, don't do nothing, don't breathe. Write nothing! No! Don't touch nothing, don't say nothing, don't steal nothing, don't eat nothing. Don't ask me for nothing.
There you go. You got some McDonald's?
Money. No meat chicken, no fried. Do you have the money for it? Because it's food at the house.
You and your mom have been at a family barbecue, and you probably acting pretty like you don't want to eat. What's her response to you?
You better eat or make you a plate, because when we get to the house, I ain't cooking nothing. I heard that one.
Your friend's mom let them stay out past midnight, and you ask your mom, can you do the same? What's her response?
No, I gotta be in before the street lights come on. And even if I was gonna do that, who bringing me home in the morning? Because her mama ain't got no car. It was all kind of stuff. The people I was with was less fortunate. So she didn't know if it was food over there. I can't stay. I don't spend the night with people.
I'm the parent.
And you the child. I brought you into this world, and I'll take you out. Shoot. My mom's name is Pamela. A lot of people call her PC or Bird because she played basketball, and they claim that she would fly from the free throw line just to do the 2 steps for the actual layup. Amazing. The word that I would characterize her with is probably cool. She's that cool, laid back type of chick. Honestly, I feel like if you look up 80s swag in the dictionary, her face is right there with the high right, low left, and the earrings and the blue eyeliner, you know? Like she that chick. And to this day, still is my girl, the realest. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. And to all the mothers out there, I'd like to wish you a happy Mother's Day as well. Enjoy from your loves.